What's up, guys? It's Boogie the Trainer. So I just thought about something. I was writing one of my ebooks that you guys can get if you send me a message right now. You can get one of my ebooks about fat loss, about cardio, meal plans, workout plans. They're all available. But today I'm going to talk about why strength training, or you can call it bodybuilding or building muscle, is more important in fat loss than cardio, than doing lots of cardio. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong, cardio is very important, whether it's for blood flow, for overall cardiovascular vascularity for your body, for to have a good heart, heart functioning of the heart. But building muscle, right? Building muscle is very it's I would say I would put cardio as 20%, and then I would put bodybuilding to 80%. Now, we're not talking about diet. Diet is 100%. That's a whole different topic. But we're talking about tools you can use over a period of time to help you with your fat loss and sustainability over a period of time. For me, building muscle, I don't want to say bodybuilding, because when you say bodybuilding, people think we're talking about being extra big and like all the people we see in the magazines, extra big muscles, especially the ladies. When you talk about building muscle, they think they're gonna look like men, which is totally wrong, right? So I'm gonna be looking down on some points so I don't forget the key points. So why strength training or building muscle is more important than cardio during your fat loss? Because when clients come to me, when people message me on how to lose weight, the first thing I usually tell them, the first thing is usually diet, but before I even mention cardio, I talk about strength training. Strength training means muscle building, which means you're going to be doing workouts that help build lean muscle. Okay. And so the first thing before even anything is you're going to build a great body shape. Okay. I mean, I'm not in the greatest of shapes right now. I'm not that lean. I have a little bit of fat on me. But when you look at me right now, you can see that there's like a shape. You can see like there's a shape on my body, which shows if someone looks at me from a distance, even if I don't show them my abs, they'll be like, you work out, you look like you work out. So that's the first thing you're going to get from strength training or building muscle. You're going to get the shape. For the ladies, you're going to get the good shape, the good arms, the shoulders, the small waist. Whether you're building your back, you're going to have the good shape, because those are all muscles that you need to build when you do strength training. They're going to come out. You're going to have the good shape. That's why someone may run faster than me. They may be able to run an hour and I can only run 10 minutes. But if they don't lift weights, and strength training is the same as lifting weights, for those who are confused. If they don't lift weights and they put me right there and they put them right there, and they don't lift weights and all they do is run, and they look at them and they look at me, I'm gonna stand out as the person who actually works out, because I have a shape to my body, because my muscles are built. It shows because I lift weights. You lift weights, you get progressive resistance, progressive overload on your muscles, and they grow over time, and you get that shape. Okay. So, like I said, if you get someone who works out, who lifts weights, who's not lean by any means, who has some fat, just like I am right now, I have some fat, but if you put me right there and someone who runs a marathon and they're trying to choose who actually works out, they'll go with me because of the way my muscles are shaped, of the way my muscles come out, because I give them the resistance to give out the shape. So the first thing for fat loss, or why strength training, lifting weights is more important than the usual cardio, is because you're going to get the shape. Someone will look at you from far and they'll be like, hey, you work out? Oh, you look like you work out. What you do to look like, if you haven't seen your friends for a while, this goes for the ladies too, and you've been lifting for a year or year plus, a friend you haven't seen for a while will look at you and be like, damn girl, you look like you work out, because there's a shape. The muscles are developed. Once muscles develop, they give you that anatomy look, you know. So that's the first thing. You're shaped. Your muscles are gonna get shaped, and you're gonna get the well-shaped body because the muscles are well developed. So the second thing of why strength training or lifting weights is more important than cardio is because once you lift weights, right? When you lift weights, you build muscle. Now muscles need food, require food to preserve. Think about muscles like a baby. When someone gives birth to a baby, they need to feed the baby to preserve his or her health, life, but also make sure the baby keeps growing. So muscles are like babies. So once I build this bicep, I'm gonna need food to preserve it to be this. I mean, it's not the biggest, but I need to preserve it to be this big and be this shaped. So what happens is that once you have more muscle, or you keep building muscle, you increase your metabolism. So once you increase your metabolism, that means you're using more calories and your body is burning more calories over time. Burning more calories means your body is going to store less fat. You get that? Let me repeat. Once you build muscles, your body is going to need food that you eat to preserve them and to make them even grow bigger. If you keep lifting, because you can't lift 1 month and you expect that you're going to build good muscles. You might, just a little bit, but you have to lift over time. It's not something that comes quick. So you have to keep lifting to build bigger muscles and to preserve even the muscles that you build. So as you keep lifting, your body metabolism is going to increase, which means as you eat more food, it uses the food to build and preserve the muscles that you have. You see what I mean? So which means if your metabolism is increasing, your body is going to store less fat. Because most times people who are not active at all, if they're not lifting or they're not doing any cardio, once they eat the food, for the endomorphs, I'm not talking about the ectomorphs, the ones who eat the whole world and don't gain any weight. I'm talking about people who are like me, who easily gain weight, people who easily gain fat. Once you eat the food and you're not active, you just sit, or you just walk a little bit and you're not active, but you eat lots of food, even if it's not lots. Once you eat all the food, it's just stored as fat, extra fat. Extra fat. It just goes to extra fat because your metabolism is slow, because the body doesn't need it. It doesn't use it. So the extra food that you eat is turned into fat easily because your metabolism is slow. You don't have muscles to preserve or to build. So that's the second thing why you need to lift weights or to build muscles, and why building muscles is more important than doing cardio. So the next thing why building muscles is more important than cardio for fat loss is it's sustainable. I could live right now in the whole corona thing. I had to go home. I had to go and, I had to go out there. I had to go out there and buy my own weights so I can work out from home, because I love this. It's fun to lift. It's fun to build a pump. It's fun to do different sets and keep increasing weight over a couple of weeks. It's more challenging. It's fun. I can do this over time. But unless you're a runner by profession and it's your career to run, it's your career to, unless you like to really dance for cardio, people who do Zumba, unless you like to do different circuits, you do a sport, cardio is not sustainable over a period of time. You cannot especially for fat loss. I'm talking about people who do cardio for fat loss, not people who do cardio as something they really enjoy or as something they do for sport as their career or something like that. We're talking about something you can do for the rest of your life. You cannot run 5 times a week an hour or do cardio an hour 5 times a week for the rest of your life. But I believe I can lift 5 times a week an hour for the rest of my life and I'll be fine. You know, sometimes I can lift heavy, sometimes I can lift low weights, lower weights, lighter weights. You know, so that's my point. Lifting weights is more sustainable than doing cardio over a period of time. Unless you're doing cardio as a sport, unless you're doing cardio as a career, unless you're doing cardio as the only thing available for you for working out or staying active. So that's another reason why lifting weights is more sustainable for fat loss rather than doing thousands of hours of cardio. I see people in the gym every single day for months and months and months. I come into the gym, they're on the Stairmaster. I leave, they're still on the Stairmaster for a full hour. They do that every day. And you know what? They still don't change. They still look the same 3 months down the road. They're never on the weights floor. They're never lifting nothing. They're never trying to build any muscle. And for the ladies out there, once you lift weights, you're not going to look like a man. You're going to look like you. You're going to shape, because men and women have different muscle structure. We have the same muscles, but our muscles grow differently. Your hips, your butt, your shoulders, you know, we are all different. So when you lift weights, you're not going to look like me. You're going to look like you in a better way because you're stronger. That's another point I'm going to go to. You're going to be stronger. You're going to have the good shape, the hourglass that you're looking for. And it's more fun than doing 1,000 hours of cardio. Cardio is not bad, like I said, but lifting weights is more sustainable. And I think it's something you can really do if you, it's the easiest way to put in a good workout that you can do over time. And then my last point is going to be, lifting weights or building muscles is going to make you stronger. Okay? Once you lift weights, you become stronger overall because strong muscles build strong joints. And strong joints or strong muscles as well equals to strong bones. Strong bones equal to strong and healthy body overall. You get that? That's simple science, or biology, whatever that we've been taught in school. If you have strong muscles, equals to strong bones. Strong bones equals to strong skeleton. Strong skeleton is your body. You're good to go. So that means your heart is going to be working well, and you just have to keep your diet in check, and that's it. That's why. So those are the 4 main reasons why I believe lifting weights is more important than doing cardio for fat loss. Okay? Now that doesn't mean you shouldn't do cardio. Cardio is a tool to burn more calories, to improve your vascularity for those people who run 1 minute and lose the out of breath. It helps with that. And for overall blood flow. Okay? And good working heart. That's the use of the cardio. But if you're doing cardio 5 times a week, an hour each to lose weight, you're not gonna be able to do it 6 months down the road. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna get, you're gonna back off. You're gonna binge. You're not gonna feel good. But lifting weight is something you can do, and you can push yourself, lift more, get stronger, lift lower, lighter weights, and you can do it over time. So again, guys, clients come to me all the time. I ask them if they lift, they say no. I try to include a lifting workout, lifting sessions in their sessions Some of them get mad, they think I don't know what I'm talking about, or they don't want to lift. For the ladies, they claim they don't want to look like men. They think they've been taught and they've seen people do cardio and they think cardio is the only way they're going to lose weight. Okay, cardio is even useless if your diet is trash. But that's it, video for another day. So again, guys, if you like this video, let me know. Ask any questions, like, subscribe. I have workout plans, strength training workout programs plans for the beginners for 3 days. Just start out small weights. I have video tutorials on what to do. So if you're interested, let me know. Hit me up. Let's get it. Let's build some muscles, guys. All right, 2020. Even at home, you can still build some muscle with a few weights, a few dumbbells, 2 dumbbells. You can get your strength training in. And don't do thousands of hours of cardio. It should be at least 3 days of cardio, 3 days of strength training. You can do strength training first and you can do the cardio after your sessions, or you can find a way of splitting them according to your schedule. So guys, keep going, don't give up. You will get your results. Just stay consistent. All right, peace.